over here to do a live tour of the shop. If you want to see any cool swords, we have about 500 different types of swords here. Tons of stuff to look at. Very happy to show swords. And if there's nothing that you ask to see, I will show you what I think you want to see. What I have here, a lot of anime swords over here from Sekiro, like this is a video game sword. Sekiro, Blue Exorcist anime, Afro Samurai, Bleach. I don't know my Bleach swords, but we have them. Ninja Gaiden. Over here we have Demon Slayer swords, Demon Slayer, Naruto. And then over here we have a lot of One Piece swords. We actually sold out a lot of One Piece swords. Hey, Steve. Hey, Cook. And hey, Scooby Stearns. Thanks for joining in today. If you guys could do me a solid and tap the screen a few times, give me a few likes here on TikTok, YouTube. You can't do that, but I appreciate the likes all the same. Hey, Outlast Samurai. Long time no see. Hope you're doing great. Didn't see you today. No, Laura. And I was having foot pain and didn't make it out. Steve, yep. Hey. Hi from Houston, Texas. Hey, El Gons. Thank you. Hello, Ronald Shepard. Hello, Flying Tex. A lot of cool people. What's the long sword above the Demon Slayer sword? So that's actually not, well, okay. Let's take a look at it before I say anything. So this is the long sword above the Demon Slayer sword. And, oops, fell out. It's actually the double kodachi. The double kodachi from, what do you call it? From Samurai X. So it fits into, basically it's disguised as an odachi. So we have a few of these, the double kodachi. They're kind of cool concept here. If you check our videos, Scott cut with these, doing dual wielding. It was pretty cool. But this is the dual kodachi from Samurai X. We couldn't figure out how to draw it because it's just too long. The wingspan is way too long for us to draw at the same time. But anyway, pretty cool. We don't make swords. Hey, yeah, epic fail, right? Hey, Scooby. Yeah, total epic fail. My understanding is that this is how Aoshi Shinomori carries the sword, is something like this. But how he draws it, I have no idea because it is super, super long. My wingspan isn't quite so big. All right, I'm gonna go return that to the top here. So that is a double kodachi from Samurai X. Hey, let's see. Received the Oni Katana yesterday. Looks amazing. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it, Bad Wolf. That is a fun sword to cut with. We actually had someone, we don't recommend cutting like hard targets with Damascus, but we had someone cut through 5 bamboo stalks with it, which really blew my mind. What's your best Chinese straight sword? For cutting, that would be the Cloudhammer SX105V Hanjian. One of the cool things about Cloudhammer is that their Hanjian have like an oval profile oval profile hilt, and that actually helps you index a little better. And it also allows for a wider tang. So this is the SX105V. If you're on YouTube, you can go check out Kingfisher, and he cuts with this sword, and he just does an amazing job. He puts it up to some abuse, and it handles it pretty well. So this is the Hanjian. I'm fairly well versed, but I don't have a whole lot of space. What you're looking for in Hanjian is kind of a lightweight and yeah. Anyway, good tip control. What's the green sword on the Jan stand? That green sword, that is gray skin. But it is a Dao, Cloudhammer Rotary Damascus Dao. We do have cane swords, by the way. Yes, we do sell them. Go to RVAKatana.com. So this is a Ming Dynasty style Dao. Has that cool cord wrap. This one is Rotary Damascus. And when Cloudhammer does Damascus, they do a really good job. It's like you can pretty much say it's some of the best Damascus out there for mass-produced swords. Let's see. Do you have the meteor blade from Blue-Eyed Samurai? We are going to get it. No meteor. We are going to get an actual meteor. What do you call it? A meteor Saka sword. As for cane swords, so we do have cane swords. We have 2 types. We usually have 3 types. We're sold out of one of them. Let's see. How much is the green sword? Outlaw, I don't remember. It's pretty pricey. I'll go check and see because it is a gray skin wrap. It's $675. How comfortable are your floor Japanese mate? How comfortable are your floor Japanese mate? And I'm not sure. Swords are lame, says Historical Fencing. Can you sharpen the Moritaka Vortex even after having it for some time? Sure. Yeah, of course you can. Any Indian swords? We do not. Do you have Nagamakis in stock? We do have two types of Nagamaki here, and we are getting a Cloudhammer Nagamaki as well. This has a 16-inch handle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my hand lengths. We have two versions of this, and we are getting more, but we did sell the Blue Wave one. If you want the one with the super long handle, we do have that one as well. So I'm going to come over here so you can see the Nagamaki over there. Let's see. Do some have souls? I don't think so. Has my green no dachi from Legacy Blades come in? Yes, MN. What are the prices for the two types of Cloudhammer swords? Ronald, we have several different kind of Cloudhammer swords. I'm not sure which ones you're referring to. We do have Ichigo sword. I'll be buying a sword for you guys tomorrow. If you're coming by tomorrow, we're opening late. Scott's not going to be in here. Rudy Kenshin's reverse blade, if it is 65 MN, it's 175, and if it's T10 clay tempered, it is 275. Do you have Chinese sword staff? Not sure what you mean by that. Do you have hammer spine blades close? I actually have them right here. Check out that hammer spine. Pretty cool look to it. Biggest sword we have is behind me. It is the Cloudhammer. Yes, tax season is here. Man, I'm going to get hit bad by taxes. Green no dachi. I'm not sure which green no dachi you're referring to. How comfortable are your floor mats? That's what I wanted to say. We don't have floor mats. So, yeah, we don't have floor mats to speak of. Here's another hammer spine. We're getting a few more of these. Check out the tsuba. This is one of my favorite tsuba. Are your Moritakas battle ready? Yes, they are. Moritaka is some of the best battle ready swords we have. Can I see something from the Civil War? We actually did have some Civil War swords on consignment, but we are since sold out. We can ship to the Philippines. It is pricey. Is that the Afro Samurai? Yes, it is, right there. Let's see. These aren't mats, by the way. This is stranded bamboo. Let's see. How much are both Sakai swords, Tanto and Katana together? It depends on what kind you get. We're out of the kind with the brass fittings, but we do have the alloy fittings. The higher end one with the the alloy kojiri is, I think, 175 and 150. So I think it comes up to $300 for a set. But we have this awesome deal here. These do not have a kojiri. These ones right here. And it actually has a really nice, pretty accurate brass tsuba. And it is an MN65 blade. So this is $250 and it comes with a stand. So this set over here. Is there any cons with the Moritakas? I mean, for the price, you're getting a pretty good sword for the price. I can't think of anything right off the bat at the top of my head, con-wise. Are they actually sharp? Yes, they are. Almost every sword we sell in here is sharp. Do you have a Naginata? We just got a Naginata in stock. We got two, actually, for $325. So there's the Naginata right there. I don't know if I want to embarrass myself. I haven't trained in Naginata. What's different about this is that it's actually a metal pole, and so it screws together. Scott was showing off with this yesterday because he trains in a martial style which uses a Naginata, versus I don't. So, but we do have a Naginata in stock. Two of them, and that's the only two probably ever have. Oh man, the one is high. We do not have a sword from Samurai Champloo. Hey Mara, we don't have any spears. Sorry. Do you have any older Japanese samurai? I assume you mean swords. We do have a few. Can you get an S5 Tachi or no Dachi? No Dachi, no. S5 Tachi, we actually do have S5 Tachi from time to time. Currently, we have S5 Handachi. So here's an S5 Handachi. Check out the fittings on this. Really, really pretty. It's got the semegane, kojigane, really cool combination of black brass with silver. Any imperial swords? What do you mean? No kusarigama. We do have a lot of bleach swords. I don't know bleach very well, so all I can tell you is that we have Ichigo sword, but then we have a bunch of other, I think Aizen, Kimpachi or something. We have a bunch of bleach swords over here. Sorry if you already answered, but do you have the Dragon King sheet in stock? We are getting it, Eric MT. We sold out of it, but we are getting more back. And we can get it from Cast Liberia from you pretty easily, but we currently do not have one in shop because we sold it towards the end of last year and we're waiting to get one back. Besides the redeeming light katana, what other Christian-based? Oh, that reminded me. I need to put it aside. We actually have the Unbreakable Faith, though this one is sold. This one is made of S7 shock steel. Has a very similar look with the Tsuba. It's got kind of a red, the red of blood red. So this is the Unbreakable Faith, S7. Price on that Handachi is $925. Outlaw Samurai. I've bought 5 katanas from y'all so far, including Nagamaki Blue that's just sold. The quality is great and shipping is fast, great customer service. Thank you. You mentioned Ninja Gaiden swords. We do have one. Let's see. We got the Ninja Gaiden back in stock. We got them and we sold out of them really fast. And then we just got a couple more. This is a pretty cool looking one. It is Damascus with an abrasive hamon. Hey, Alfarius, I've been doing great, thank you. Those Handachi are the last S5 we have. I mean, we got, basically, Cloudhammer shipped us about 40 S5 swords, and they were gone by the end of the week. Let's see. No ODM. Price range on older samurai swords started about 2,000. Well, actually, 1,000, maybe 800 for some Tanto. And then when you get up to 1,000 some dollars, a couple $1,000s for the katana. Here's Ichigo's sword, someone was asking. We are getting the Bankai, or the Tensa Zangetsu pretty soon. I believe this is a Bankai, but I don't know my Bleach and all. I've got to watch that sometime. I'm not an anime person in general. Let's see. Emma, we do have Emma. Asta, we do not have. I'll show an Emma. Any old Chinese style Tsuba that you've shown online? I don't think we have any old Chinese Tsuba. We've actually sold out of a lot of Emma, or a lot of One Piece swords lately. Blade of the Archfiend. I do not have that. Yes, that black one was the Bankai. Let's see. Any old Christian Tsubas that you've shown online? None of them that are old. We have reproductions of them. Any Black Clover Asta swords? No, but we have the Yami sword from Black Clover. Wadoichi Monji? We don't have Black Clover Asta, but we have Black Clover Yami. What can I get for 110 to 120? Go to our website, rvakatana.com, and look at the Dragon Spring swords. They were once called Heaven and Earth, but we've renamed them the Dragon Spring. So Dragon Spring swords are under 150, and then they started about $70. Demon Slayer, right there. What would a sword similar to the Kill Bill movie be worth? Be worth, or what do we sell it at? We have them for 150. Is this welded by welders? You mean smithed by swordsmiths? Yes. Shusui, we are out of stock. We will be getting some soon. Nothing from Final Fantasy. Question, do you guys do a layaway program? Been looking at your antiques, but it'll take me a bit to afford it. Generally speaking, yeah, we'll take a deposit of 20% or at least $100 or 20%, and we expect, like something like an antique, we expect to be paid off about 2 months. Any Tsubas with phoenixes on it? Yes, we do. Sephiroth blade. I have to look for the ones with phoenix. Why do the Summon swords have plastic wrap on the handle? Because they're white, and we don't want people getting their grimy hands on them. I.e., me with my grimy hands. Black Clover swords. We have Yami sword from Black Clover. Yami sword from Black Clover. Let's see. What is our most expensive katana? It's an antique that we have. The most expensive one in here is an antique that's $2,000 some dollars. Then we have a couple at home that are more than $2,000. I've been meaning to ask, is it cheaper to visit the store than to buy online? Well, if you visit the store, you have to pay tax. If you buy online, we have to pay shipping. So probably not the same. Any swords with snake tsuba? We have had them. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm not a big fan of snakes myself, so don't tend to carry them. Ooh, caught up with all the comments. Show larger swords. Let's see, what are the larger swords that we have? You can see right here, we have a Nodachi. Oh, for some reason, more Nodachi over here. Getting my S5 Wakazashi tomorrow, so excited. Oh, Wolf, that is a gorgeous sword. That is a totally gorgeous sword. ODM, not sure what that stands for. Hey, Jill. Do you have any authentic katana that's on site that your favorite? We have some authentic katana here, plus several at home. Dang, I'll probably visit that. More fun to browse. Heck yeah. We don't have any scythes. What sales tax in Virginia? South Carolina is 6%. I think Virginia is 5.3% in Richmond, where we are. Gonna buy the Cloudhammer Black Lotus. We don't have the Black Lotus in yet. We are back ordered. So we are taking orders for it, but it's gonna take some time for them to fill. We have like about 15 to 20 of them. And S5 is, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to mount. Do you have the Walking Dead sword? We do. Besides those bamboo mat things, what would you prefer for cutting? I like cutting bamboo, I like cutting mats. Pool noodles are always a challenge to cut, despite what you might think. Pool noodles flop really easily if you have bad alignment. Here is a Michonne sword from Walking Dead. We're actually getting this in S5 shock steel later in the year. We're currently having an iron tsuba made. Because most of these tsuba are alloy, and Cloudhammer won't do an alloy tsuba. I can't get this baby back on. Okay, there we go. The Phoenix tubas that you would recommend looking out on our website. Look up Phoenix and you'll see. I can't actually, I think we sold all our Phoenix ones now I think about it. Is it correct you'll be getting more of the S5 Wakizashi? Jill, possibly. We are getting S5 Kodachi, which are similar to Wakizashi. Hey, Pervero. Just out of curiosity, does the Samegawa of Katana Tsuka have any cultural significance beyond holding the Ito in place? Not culturally, but actually they are, when they're fully wrapped, they give the Tsuka more stability. We don't have any Attack on Titan or Samurai Jack or Trunks. How much? Not sure which one you're asking about. But we start at 70 and go up into the thousands. We do not engrave, but we found someone who will engrave here. Hello, it's your favorite sword. What's your favorite sword art? All swords matter. All sword arts matter. I like them all. I'll get one of those too. Awesome. This state of confusion, or Virginia, as the case may be. Yeah, our shop is in Richmond, Virginia. We also have lots of Tanto here, the Tanto room, plus a lot of folded steel if you're into that kind of thing. So a lot of swords that are based on sort of semi-traditionally made. Can you show the katana that no one really bought? I'm not sure which one that would be. We do not have Kill Bill sword, but we have the Oni Damascus, which has the Kill Bill scabbard. The Saya. So you can see here it has the demon right there. And then whatever that symbol is right there. Do the modern katana stamp the maker on the tang? Some do. Viking swords, we have one Viking sword in stock. Sorry, that was my face way up close, probably closer than you wanted to see. Where is the Viking sword? Where is the Viking sword? Ah, here it is. Or, as one of our diehard members would say, Carolinian, a Carolinian sword. If I was to ship somewhere in the Caribbean, would my shipment be seized for being a weapon? I think that depends on where you live. I don't know all the laws, sadly. How much for the Walking Dead sword? It's $200. It's on our website, rvakatana.com. Do you have any swords from medium times, like medieval times? They are sharp. Any mokgum? I assume that is some kind of Korean sword, which no. Do you have the Spanish briquette in the store? We do. We have one Spanish briquette from I believe it's 1893, but I could be wrong about that. Here is the Spanish briquette. This is on consignment. Leather sheath. Any night swords, like nighttime, or do you mean like Western swords? Are all katanas two-handed? No. There are some called katate. What style do you study? And these are cool. I do a basic sword study class. The teacher does kokushinryu and tenshinryu, plus I do jian and chun swords. Do you sell cleaver type swords? I forget the name of them. I don't think so. Knight storage from medieval times. Plan on making a trip with the family to visit the shop. Can't wait. Heck yeah, come visit us. Any chance you can show off the 1250 Nihonto Wakazashi? Been looking at that on site. Wolf, I'm here by myself and we got tons of comments coming. If the comments slow down, I can go do that. I have that sword. Awesome. Do you have any that are rare? Nothing super rare. If I order a redeeming light, can I specify what steel a redeeming sword? I'm not sure what you're asking, Quartzlet. How can I order from you? Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Hey, Jesse Pena. I assume this is Voodoo. Best sword for the zombie apocalypse, probably an S5. Redeeming light, we only come in 65 mn. It's a set piece, sadly. Still impressed by the performance of the katana in the Shadow Diversity video. Yeah, that thing is, I was impressed too. I mean, that was pretty insane. Got a lot of pink swords here for those of you who like pink and purple. Yeah, let's see. How much are your S5 steel swords? For katana, they start at $675. Currently, we only have 2 handachi for $925. Do you have any swords with dragons on it? Tons of swords with dragons on it. Got a black and yellow sword or red instead of yellow. So we do have black and red and black and yellow. 65 mn is display steel or durable? It's very durable. 65 mn is a spring steel. It's about the same as 1566. Can you show me a store with a dragon on it and how much is it? I assume you mean a sword. We'll start with the least expensive one, which is the Black Dragon Samurai, which is $100 with 1060 steel. And then we have this one for $125, the Black and Tan. And Cloud Dragon for $100. So yeah, we have a lot of dragon swords. One of the most popular one. Any swords that could slay a dragon? Probably not. Where can I get a functioning sword for actual using, just for emergencies? All of these are functional swords. Were any historical katana as ostentatious and fancy as some of the Phoenix or Heaven and Earth ones? Multicolored saya? Yeah, definitely. There's some really gorgeous antique ones out there. I'm actually going to be getting one. I'm getting one restored right now. What was the name of the golden black dragon sword, 125? That's called the Black and Tan Samurai. Black and Tan. Are these modern katana made that are based on Sengoku period blades? Are there modern, as in Muromachi period? Yeah. We do handachi. We have 3 handachi actually. Are based on Edo? Yes. I remember you saying that the gunto at your shop had bad juju. Why is that and still on sale? Paravo, yes. I personally think gunto, not that specific one, but gunto in general. And that's because gunto, they were not used honorably, let's say that. They were basically used to execute unarmed people. So I'm not a big fan of them. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you, Kendall. Let's see. Yes, our swords are full tang and sharp. Thank you, Jill. And you sell only other katana or other bladed weapons? We have swords, all kinds of swords. Here are Chinese swords behind me. This is one of our crowd pleasers, the Golden Phoenix. Someone was asking about Phoenix. Check out this blade. Everyone I found online was rather plain and understated. Oh, no, I've seen some really amazing one. Like Edo period, you start seeing really beautiful fittings. This is our sword that made us like TikTok famous. There was a guy, he drew it, he was visiting, he's like, oh my God! And we got like 1,000,000.8 hits eventually. We do have Viking daggers. We can get them from Cast Siberia, but we don't carry them. Website to do filters like blade length or type. That's actually what we are going to be doing in the near future, but right now, no. You can do searches on it, but yeah, we don't have it by blade length. That is one of our plans. Our website sucks. Sword Excalibur, please spill. Spill? How's everything going at the shop? Haven't seen you since class Saturday. Everything going pretty well. I just ordered my first thing from you, Evolution of Sword shirt. Cool deal. Thank you for that, Outlaw Samurai. I'm not sure if we have size, but Scott will make it for you. Excalibur is a beast. This guy is a heavy sword. This is the Excalibur from the movie. Let's see. We do not have the swords from Kill Bill. Oldest swords we have in here are about 200 years old. We had 2 500-year-old swords that sold already. Price, this one I believe is $325, but I could be wrong. It's on our website, rvakatana.com. The price tag fell off. What is the one on top behind me? That is a nagamaki, or sorry, a very long nodachi made of sub 12 shock steel. Sakabato we have over here. We have two versions, 65mm spring steel or T10 clay tempered one. This is the clay tempered one. I don't know if you can see the Hamon line right there. Hello, you are an amazing YouTuber who has very accurate content, and I hope your channel grows even more. Thank you, Chunky Monkey. I'd add by metal type grade as well. Yeah, that's the plan off Arius. We have grand plans. Hey, John, could you change it to 3X? I didn't see the small size on the order. Outlaw Samurai, I will try to remember that. Scott makes them. I think we don't have any in 3X. 3X might cost a little more, but I need to check with Scott. Which streaming platforms are the event Saturday? TikTok and YouTube. Anything new and cool lately? I've missed a few of the unboxings. Maybe. We unboxed a lot of cloud hammers, but most of those sold. What are the price of the Samurai stores or set, or could I have one specific made? Will spring steel break if I chop a big block of ice? Most likely. Spring steel will last longer than other steels, a lot of other steels. Kendall, here's one that you might not have seen. This is a Handachi made of S5 shock steel. There are so many subtle variations of curved tip. Yeah, definitely. Have you ever get that missile open? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. In fact, I didn't end up posting the video. Maybe I'll post that video in a minute once I get off. It's a really cool sword that we got. Let's see. Jill, it's at 10:30 Eastern. Will the black Anon Samurai sword come with a stand? No, you have to get that separately. Do you still get S7 steel? Yes, we get it. We actually, Cloudhammer is doing some more S7, but we're getting S7 from other places as well. Range starts at $70 and go up to thousands. The sword in your hand with S5 is $925. How much are floor stands? Do you mean like? What do you mean by? Our stands are roughly $20 or $20 to $30. How do I order a sword, and how long would it ship out in the States? Go to our website, RVAKatana.com, and it depends on when you buy it, but generally speaking, we try to ship out next day. We're in Virginia, so if you're on the East Coast, it usually takes about 2 to 3 days, West Coast 3 to 5 days. Can you show me Yamato from Devil May Cry? We can do that. Here is the basic Yamato. Has a gorgeous hamon to it. Choji hamon with a really nice polish. Located in Pennsylvania. Yeah, if you're like in a major city in Pennsylvania, like 2 days. What was the name in order for ordering? Which one, Warren Crunch, were you asking about? And then we also have one last cloud hammer. This one is a giant sword right here. 9255 spring steel. If you are on TikTok, follow Wayne Young, and he bought one of these and he cut with one. He was cutting bamboo in the winter. So, let's see. The S5 was $925, or maybe it was $975. That one is probably, go to cloudhammerforge.com and look up Handachi or S5 and you'll find it there on cloudhammerforge.com. That's our premium site. We're going to merge those websites in the near. We have grand plans for the website, so we will merge those in the near future. Hey, Mitcheltron. Mitcheltron, I was on the SPG forums today trying to find out the Kitamoto guy, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I've never asked, but do y'all ever have Naginata? We just got them in yesterday. We got 2. I'm not sure if we're going to get them again, but there is one right there. It has a metal handle. This is pretty cool. That's something I'd rather Scott play with because he knows how to use a Naginata. I'm worried I'm going to F myself up. So, do you get Dragon King's Ogami Ito from Lone Wolf and Cub? We do. Ogami Ito is, where is it? Tripod almost fell over. It is a massive sword based on the Dotonuki. If you check out my posts, I actually posted my own antique Dotonuki today. How much for the S5 Handachi you just showed? It's 925, I believe. 925. Are the Naginata up on the site already? No, they are not. Oh wow, Wolf and Ken Wolfenberger. I get you two mixed up. I thought you were the same person. Now I see you both at the same time, so I guess not. Oops. Is it possible to make a poison katana? No, but we have shinobus. How much are floor stands for swords that you can stand upwards? I think those are, I don't remember actually. They're on our website. I don't remember how much we sell them for. They might be like $40, but I could be wrong. Just got my Jade Dragonfly today and love it. Awesome, Zachary. The Naginata is really $325. If you want it, then let me know before it goes up on the website, but it's $325. It's a metal handle that breaks in two. The metal handle screws together. So I've helped to reduce the shipping cost because it wasn't this long. And then the blade, here's the blade. It's a 1095 steel blade covered in oil. It is not clay tempered. This is a really good location for it. I'm not saying you guys to make, I'm saying if other people can. What are you asking, AOD? Oh, is it possible to make a poison katana? Probably not. Let's see. How much is the ogami? Let's see. $875, but we'll match anybody you find online. May I ask which Tanto is your best seller and which Tanto is my favorite? Our best seller is the Assassin Tanto, the $80 Assassin Tanto. Right here, they come in red, green, black, brown, and blue. So these are $80. They're our best seller. My favorite Tanto is probably this one in Rayskin because I'm a big whore for Rayskin. I really like Rayskin Saya. Check out this. Check out the Hitatsura blade. Let's see. Actually, this is another one of my favorites. Check out the bamboo motif on this. It's green and yellow. Also with a Hitatsura hamon. What's the difference between a short sword and a knife? Length, I guess. Here's another cool Tanto. Cool hamon on this one. Really nice polish. Hey, Ryan. You're definitely the cheapest. I usually goes on 900 to 1100. Oh, cool deal. Did not know that, Alfares. Ogami Ito is one of Scott's favorites. Oh. Ryan, have you had a chance to play around with that Handachi yet? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Hey, my handsome katana man. Definitely not me. I don't know who you're talking about. Balding, getting old, aging. Nice bamboo. Hey, YT with love. You're not old. You're a handsome young man. I wish. I miss the days. I miss when I had hair. One cuts tomatoes and one cuts villains. We do have Yamata from DMC. We have two versions. We have the standard. We actually will have a third version soon. They're getting shipped from Dragon Spring, but this is the more common version. T10 clay tempered blade with a gorgeous Choji hamon. And then hair is overrated, said Steve. And then we have this one, which is super long. This one is made of, this one is 37 inches long. 90 centimeters, actually, I'm sorry, 35 plus. It's like Odachi length. This one's made by Cloud Hammer. Virgil uses that. I understand that when he slams the katana shut, then it freezes time or unfreezes time. The old swordmaster on the mountaintop that the best shite out of young fools who seek your wisdom. Yeah. What time is it? It's almost 9:30. A few more minutes and I'm gonna shut this baby down, but anything else you guys want to see while I'm here? I think Virgil is middle-aged man, or should I say half demon? Yeah, I was gonna say he's half demon, so he probably doesn't look his age. Do you guys like pink? Valentine's Day is coming up. How about a pink sword for your woman? Hitatsura. I would like to buy 2 swords, but I only have 100,000 berries. I need to move the Pro Van. That one's sold. This Cloudhammer is a gorgeous sword. Check out this Cloudhammer. This one's sold. But where is it? It's on the other side. We are going to be getting Cloudhammer SKS 3s pretty soon. Thanks for the live. I swear I'm on the verge of buying. Consider TikTok shop. You know, I couldn't get it to go through. I tried. Favorite Chinese sword changes from day to day. Let's see. I disassembled a cheap katana once and found that the blade itself was in good condition. The tang was covered in copious amounts of rust. How much of an issue would you consider this to be? Depends on how deep the rust goes. I mean, if there's so much rust that it affects the structural stability, then you have an issue. Let's see. This wasn't one of your katana, never, oops. This wasn't one of your katana, by the way. Yours are in peak condition. Thank you, Parable. Even if I had a maiden, I'd never buy her a pink sword. The Spring Sakura, now that's another thing. That's a nice sword, the Spring Sakura. I'm coming to the shop soon, hopefully maybe the 1st of February. Heck yeah. Look forward to meeting you, Kendall. Who just made a Zoro and Sandai Kitetsu reference? Not me, accidentally. Maybe you did. What makes Cloudhammer more expensive? Better materials and craftsmanship? Better steel. The sword, the blade itself is what really makes it expensive. I'd say in terms of fit and finish, it's not, I mean, Moritaka and Dragon King are much, much better. But Cloudhammer has awesome blades. I wish they would really improve their fit and finish. Let's see. One small regular quality, how much? We start at $70 and go up. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Jabura Straight from Mobile Suit, we do not. We do not have any double-edged katana. We have Rukia Sword. Got the bell, Rukia Sword. Yeah, go to our website, rvakatana.com. It's Danny. How much is the Spring Sakura? I believe it is $375. It is a pretty amazing sword. These chats are a relaxing bit of heaven. Thank you. You know, Cloudhammer started improving their thing for a while, but then they got hit by a labor shortage. And I think some of their good craftsmen quit. I think that's what happened because their quality was getting better and then it suddenly dipped again in fit and finish. How big is Cloudhammer as in manufacturing? Not that big. They only do small batches at a time. Zoro swords are 150 each. Rukia sword, it's made, I mean, I don't know enough about that particular anime to comment on it. Bleach, I believe. So it looks fine to me. All right. I shall talk to you guys later. Good night. And good night, TikTok. And good night, YouTube.